this make it or break it for the Boston Bruins. I'll tell you why. Okay. If Boston does not finish the job on Toronto, what's going to happen is their window shuts. That's it. Exactly. There's no more. There's no more of it. It's just it's been years of the same core. It's been years of the same team, and Jake DeBrusk is an asshole as well. We'll put that out there right now. So you got guys like Jake DeBrusk just playing like a dirty piece of shit on the ice.
You know what?
You're not gonna succeed.
The thing about you talk about I guess he's a little too gritty, but that's why they also traded for Charlie Coyle, because he's a good power forward. He's 6'3", 230 something pounds.
The trades, I won't say the trades were stupid. Okay.
No.
The Marcus Johansson trade made sense. Charlie Coyle trade made sense, but it hasn't worked out. So far.
Ryan Donato on Minnesota was killing it.
Ryan Donato belongs in Minnesota for sure. He you know what? I can't believe Boston traded him.
Yeah, you know what? I kind of saw it coming. He came in rookie year. I mean, not rookie year, but he came in for a little stint his first 2 years ago.
Right.
He did really good. He actually impressed me. And then this year it's expecting him to have like a 50, 60-point season after that little stint he had. Because I was like, yo, this kid's really good. He hasn't really, his offensive productivity was just off the boards with Boston. And as soon as I saw him go to Minnesota, I was like,
sometimes players need a change of environment, and I'm hoping Charlie Coyle can find his game soon.
Yeah.
And same for Marcus Johansson.
I'm sure he will.
I hope they both find their game soon, because these are guys that could succeed in Boston.
They have succeeded before early in the career. So, I won't be surprised if I see them do great again. You know what I mean?
One thing I will say is Johansson, if he doesn't find his groove soon, and he hasn't yet, and even when he was with Jersey. You know what? When he was with Jersey, he was just starting to find his groove this past season, and it kind of upsets me that New Jersey traded him. I hope to see him back in New Jersey. I do, because I'll tell you why. When he started to find his game, he was playing like the Marcus Johansson that played in Washington.
Right. Yeah,
he's had to deal with injuries, and he's now got to deal with adversity playing for the Boston Bruins, because he's now on a different team again.
Yeah, and he's going to be lower in the lineup. That's the thing, too.
Like I talked about with the Taylor Hall situation, it takes certain players a lot of time to get back to their groove, because they've got to deal with a change of environment. Certain players adapt to that environment, and certain players take too much time to adapt to that environment, because it's a difficult process. So Mojo would probably be better off in Jersey next season. I don't see New Jersey doing it, but I think it would make sense to come back to Jersey, because, again, he found his groove at the end of the season, but he's just not going to find it with Boston. If he doesn't soon.
With Boston, he's just not going to be playing top 6 minutes like that. In Jersey, he would get the chance.
They tried him on the third line. They tried Mojo on the third line.
Yeah.
They're just trying to see where he works out, and they haven't been able to find that. It hasn't been consistent.
Injuries for him too have been taking over the last 2 seasons.
And he's a good locker room presence. He's a leader in that locker room. He is. He was a leader in New Jersey's locker room too. Mojo's an all-class guy in that locker room, but it's unfortunate the guy's not going to be able to find his game in Boston, because at this point in time, his time's up. He's not going to be re-signed in Boston. I don't see that happening.
No.
He's not going to be re-signed. If they can't get out of round 2, get out of round 1, excuse me. That's it.
Yeah, actually, I won't be surprised if I see a team like Carolina pick him up. You know what I mean? Or a younger team that needs, I guess, a little more depth. You know what I mean? I won't be surprised if he goes to a team like that.
That makes a lot of sense. I didn't even think of that. I think that could make a lot of sense.
Because he's not too old. He's not. He's really not. He's 20. How old is he? 26, 27 now. Yeah, right.
I want to say Mojo was actually 28.
28. Oh, okay. Yeah. So he's not too old. You know what I mean? And he's a good presence, good locker room guy. So playing with younger guys, I just think it'll be good for him, and maybe he'll find his groove again.
Now, when we were talking about speaking of Boston now and their window closing, do you think that do you think I'm right here when it comes down to saying that if they can't win the cup this season, that's it? It might be time to take a look at maybe getting another goaltender. Yaroslav Halak is phenomenal. Tuukka Rask is a phenomenal goalie, but not this season for too good.
You know what? Also with Halak, he's inconsistent. He has great years. He could be amazing, and then he could be terrible.
I've always liked Halak. I think that's why he stays at the backup position, though, because he can't stay consistent as a main goaltender, and he's not. He's not Boston's number one. All right. If they get rid of Tuukka Rask, he's not Boston's number one guy.
No, but I actually disagree with you on if the window's closing, if the Boston don't, because you know what? They won cups before. Teams that have windows closing, I think, are teams that have aging guys with no younger players. Boston has DeBrusk. They have Charlie McAvoy. He's a great player, defenseman. They have a bunch of these young guys that could easily fit in with the other guys. Maybe maybe change a little bit of scenery up, not too much, but I don't think the windows will be closing too soon.
You got a point. I mean, their main core is locked up for years. That Pasternak is
Pasternak
there.
too, yeah.
You've got Patrice Bergeron, Brad Marchand. So you still keep those big name guys.
Yeah.
Charlie McAvoy is another one. So the contract situation is a little difficult.
Yeah.
They're gonna, if they want to be honest with you, if I'm them, I look to trade Tuukka Rask because he frees up a lot of money.
Yeah. You know what? I actually agree with you on that.
I think that maybe I want to get into the Jonathan Quick situation in L.A.
Yeah.
Jonathan Quick could be on his way out of L.A. So the contract with Jonathan Quick is also expensive. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
but
no.
Could you somehow maybe flip Tuukka Rask for Quick and possibly to add some salary cap, retain some cap here from on the L.A. Kings side? And
would that be great? Yes, probably. But do I see it happening? Nah, not really. I really do see Tuukka Rask staying there. I see Quick staying. Yeah, I can't because there's something different with goalies. I think because you have a good goalie that won a cup before. Both of them won cups, right? So, like changing the whole just because 1 or 2 seasons not that great. Maybe there's more of a chance with that happening with the Kings because they suck.